Speaking to Christians about health and nutrition, the 90 for Life message. The U.S. Senate document number 264, written in 1936, says that our farm soils have been depleted of the vital nutrients we need. The U.S. Department of Agriculture 100-year study from 1914 to 2014, according to the Nutrition Security Institute, the U.S. soil is eroding 10 times faster than it can be replenished. Researchers who compiled reports from around the world conclude that the U.S. agricultural soil has been depleted of 85% of its minerals and vitamins during the last 100 years. Genesis 2:7, and the Lord God formed man out of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. 2 Peter 1:3, according as his divine power hath given unto us all things pertaining unto life and godliness, through the knowledge of him that hath called us unto glory and virtue. Philippians 4:19, but my God shall supply all of your need according to his riches and glory by Christ Jesus. Proverbs 1:5, the wise also will hear and increase in learning, and the person of understanding will acquire skill and attain to sound counsel, so that he may be able to steer his course rightly. Proverbs 18:15, the mind of the prudent is ever getting knowledge, and the ear of the wise is ever seeking, inquiring for, and craving knowledge. Proverbs 9:9, give instruction to a wise man, and he will be wiser. Teach a righteous man one upright and in right standing with God, and he will increase in learning. There's a scripture that talks about the Lord giving us power to get wealth in Deuteronomy 8:18. I would say that our health is more important than just simply acquiring money without this understanding that we are presenting to you. When you have the Holy Ghost, you have a treasure in the earth vessel that God wants us to preserve and take care of. Remember, it's made out of dust. 2 Corinthians 4:6-7, for God, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, has shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power of God may be of God and not of us. Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of God. I will also forget thy children. We get experts to help us in what we know we don't know, and we feel confident in what we know that we know. But what I am talking about to you today is about what we don't know we don't know. Where did God place man? In the garden. Genesis 2:7a, and the Lord God formed man out of the dust of the ground. When we go back to the beginning, we see God making man out of the dust of the ground. We also see man eating out of a garden like we used to do back in the day. There was a river that went out of Eden to water the garden. This river divided into 4 headwaters. The first river was the Pishon, the second river was the Gihon, the third river was the Tigris, and the fourth river was the Euphrates. So the Garden of Eden was the most fertile ground to be placed in, for all the flow of the nutrients went right through it. You can't eat good without supplementation. We can no longer just quote unquote eat good anymore and get all of the nutrients we need from our food alone. Humans need 90 nutrients to stay healthy every day. If you're missing any one of these 90 nutrients, there are up to 10 different deficiency diseases that you and I can acquire by missing just one of these nutrients. This is why we suffer needlessly from 900 common illnesses that we should not be suffering from. We need to use the knowledge that is available to us today. We need 60 essential minerals, 16 essential vitamins, 12 essential amino acids, and 2 to 3 fatty acids twice a day to stay healthy and disease-free every single day. A very wise person wrote, honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which ye have of him, for the Lord hath created him. For of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king. The skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. But was not water made sweet with wood? And he hath given men skill that he might be honored in his marvelous works. With such doth he heal men and take away their pains. Of such doth the apothecary make a confection, and of his works there is no end. And from him is peace over all the earth. My son, in thy sickness be not negligent, but pray unto the Lord, and he will make thee whole. Then give place to the physician, for the Lord hath created him. Let him not go from thee, for thou hast need of him. There is a time when in their hands there is good success, for they shall also pray to the Lord, that he would prosper that which they give for ease and remedy to prolong life. Now understand, this was written between 200 and 175 BC. According to Wikipedia, also we know that the physician and the medicine referenced here precedes the modern pharmaceutical synthetic man-made medicine. The modern pharmaceutical industry traces its roots. The first of these were local apothecaries that expanded from their traditional role distributing puritanical drugs such as morphine and quinine to wholesale manufacture in the mid-1880s. From the mid-1880s to 1945, from biotanicals to the first synthetic man-made drugs. The Lord's will was for us to be healed by faith first. St. Mark 11:24, therefore I say unto you, whatsoever things you desire when you pray, believe that you receive them and you shall have them. And secondly, we are to receive natural healing with proper nutritional and plant-based medicine with understanding as these scriptures harmonize. Psalms 104:14, he causes the grass to grow for the cattle and the herb or plant medicine for the service of man, that he may bring forth food out of the earth. Proverbs 18:9, he who is loose and slack in his work is a brother to him who is a destroyer, and he who does not use his endeavors to heal himself, that's natural healing, is a brother to him who commits suicide. Leaf medicine, Ezekiel 47:12, and by the river upon the bank thereof on this side and on that side shall grow all trees for meat. Trees are important for consumption, whose leaves shall not fade. That means the ground has fortitude. It has the minerals in it to have a good immune system. Neither shall the fruit thereof be consumed, so the bugs can't take it over. It shall bring forth new fruit according to its months. It's not genetically modified, not seedless, but comes forth according to its months, because the waters that issued out of the sanctuary, not out of the sewer with fluoride, is natural, good, clean water. And the fruit thereof shall be for meat, and the leaf thereof for medicine, leaf medicine. Revelations 22:2, and in the midst of the street of it, on either side of the river, was there the tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits, and yielded her fruit every month, and the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. So leaf healing and leaf medicine. Divine healing, leaves and foliage and trees and different things that God has created, converted into medicine. This is a last ditch effort in case of a need of emergency. We're just talking about what God has already created for us and putting it to use in our bodies and combining it with understanding and wisdom naturally. The primary way knowledge comes to us is by people who know more about a particular subject than we do. Let me introduce to you someone who knows a little more than you and I about nutrition, Dr. Joe Wallach. Dr. Wallach is a veterinarian, a naturopathic doctor, a farmer, and a scientist. Dr. Joe Wallach has over 45 years in biomedical research and has done 26,000 autopsies on over 450 species of animals and above 3,000 human autopsies and 10 million blood chemistries and histopathologies. Dr. Wallach has sued the FDA 8 times and won all 8 times. So Youngevity is not your normal vitamin company because of this. Years ago, Dr. Wallach was hired as the wildlife veterinarian for Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. They had a huge government grant from the United States government to go around to the certain zoos all across the country and discover why do animals die of natural causes. Dr. Wallach found out that when An animal dies of a natural cause, it's really dying from a nutritional deficiency. Now, these are facts to consider. Many of the diseases that people suffer with today were cured or prevented in animals. Dr. Wallach has this knowledge. We can use the word cured when it comes to animals. You see, Dr. Wallach learned that he could prevent and cure most diseases in animals with simple nutritional formulas. Stop wasting your money. At this time in the US, we rank 43rd in the world when it comes to longevity. There are 42 to 43 other nations who live longer than us. Although we spend more on healthcare than all the 200 plus nations of the world combined registered in the United Nations, and all we get is 43rd in our success ranking for the money spent in terms of longevity. And to make matters worse, this is the first time in history where it is predicted that our children will not live as long as their parents. And we have one of the highest birth defect rates in the world in the United States. And billionaires only live to be on average of 66 years old. So it's not about the money. And doctors only live to be on average of 56 years old per their own survey following their own advice. So it's not about how smart you are in college. Born and raised in Missouri, Dr. Joe Wallach attended the University of Missouri, where he received a bachelor's degree in science of agriculture, a veterinarian. For 30 years, he worked as a research veterinary pathologist with the National Institute of Health for the Center for the Biology of Natural Systems, Washington University, St. Louis, Missouri, and Yerkes Regional Primate Research Center in Atlanta, Georgia at Emory University. Having discovered and identified the first animal models for cystic fibrosis monkeys, he found that he could reproduce their condition at will because it was a nutritional deficiency. His find offered great promise for children with the disease, but when he made it public, the Institute fired him on a 24-hour notice because they had a government grant saying it only happened in people. Dr. Wallach's research, the proof right here, this book is in the Smithsonian Institute. It's used as and considered as a national treasure. No matter how hard you may try, you can't fix or replace a dust of the ground issue with man-made pharmaceuticals that have 5 to 30 side effects per pill. Stop ignoring the commercials when they are telling you what is going to happen to you when you consistently take newly invented, never existed before in nature, genetically modified, man-made poison pharmaceutical medicine as a way of life. Dr. Joe Wallach has said the body has the ability to benefit from natural healing without using modern medicine. Diseases and ailments are often related to deficiencies in various nutrients and minerals. For hundreds of years, humans unknowingly enhanced their diet with minerals by putting wood ashes from their fireplaces into their gardens. How did we get here? How do we get here to the place where our health is getting worse with the highest technology in medicine and pharmaceuticals? The reason is because of technology itself. For hundreds of years, the common fuel was wood all over the earth. Every human village used wood for heat, for light, and for cooking. This went on for hundreds of years, and we would put the wood ashes into our gardens. We didn't realize that at the time that the wood ashes weren't just ashes, back in those times, the wood ashes were actually 97% minerals from the tree. This is how we stayed healthy. We were supplementing with nutritional minerals. The trees and plants would suck the minerals up out of the ground. The plants only need 3 elements to survive: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium or magnesium. Organically grown food does not mean it has more nutrients in them. Organically grown just means there is less pollution in them, like Raid and Roundup. This is what happened to our wood ashes. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, Thomas Edison pulls the switch on the first commercial electric generating plant on Pearl Street in New York City, in the bluff overlooking the construction of the Brooklyn Bridge. Within 10 years, every town, every city, every municipality, and every city in the industrialized world converted from wood as the universal fuel to electricity. Now we must ask ourselves 2 questions. How many wood ashes are left over in our home or in your home when you use electricity? The answer is none. Question number 2, What did people use to replace their traditional source of minerals with when they went from using wood ashes to electricity? Because wood ashes was our source of nutritional minerals by putting the wood, aka wood ashes, into our gardens as the plants sucked them up and got their minerals. Answer: we replaced the wood ashes with nothing because we didn't know we were getting our nutritional minerals from wood ashes. This is a map of the United States showing the dams that are damming up the rivers and cutting off the flooding and the soot and all the minerals that are washed into the farmlands, where we can actually, they used to grind those minerals into the ground, and the farmers would actually replenish the ground with all the river flooding that used to happen along with the wood ashes. We also stop the circulation of our natural living water. According to Google, there are an estimated 84,000 hydroelectric dams in the United States alone. And according to Dr. Wallach, there are 1 million hydroelectric plants in the world that are damming up all the rivers and streams in the world. It used to be that the most expensive and the most fertile farmlands were floodplains, bottomlands, and river bottoms, which would flood every spring as the snow and the ice would melt along with erosion that would bring down minerals and silt from the mountains into the farms. And the farmers would plow this silt in every year to renew their soil. With these 1 million dams slash hydroelectric plants to generate electricity, they cut off the food supply to these floodplains. The silt from these floods are no longer occurring. This silt now is just being stacked up behind the dams. They do sell some silt to local farmers, but in general, this silt is not going to all the thousands of farms they used to go to for free. Also, by damming up all of these rivers, we cut off the flow of the food supply to the ocean. So now we are seeing a significant number of fish being raised in fish farm ponds, but they don't have the nutrition in them as the wild fish would have, because they're being fed grain pellets instead of eating the wild items they would naturally have eaten in the ocean, seas, bays, and so forth. So the nutrients that we need in our foods is not there anymore like it used to be. No wood ashes, minerals, and no river silt. The first U.S. patent was a patent for wood ashes. Samuel Hopkins, December 9th, 1743 to 1818. He was an American inventor from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. On July 31st, 1790, he was granted the first U.S. patent under the new U.S. patent statute, just signed into law by President George Washington on April 10th, 1790. Hopkins had petitioned for a patent on the improvement in making a potash, it's dealing with wood ashes, and pearl ash by the new apparatus and process. Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of God, I will also forget thy children. They lied to you again, said that we don't need any salt, but yet when we go to emergency, they stick salt straight in your veins, saline, salt water. Okay. Down here, we have the wheat, barley, rye, and oats. Now, the rice is good, but all this is really not good because the gluten is in this, except the rice. So if you flip this upside down and put the minerals as the 2/3 of your nutritional needs, you actually have the right idea. What's on top needs to be at the bottom, and you can still use the rice. So this is the opposite of actually what is true, but this is what is commonly believed in America. Gluten-free. In order for your body to work correctly and absorb nutrients properly, you must be gluten-free. We can no longer eat wheat, barley, rye, and oats. We can no longer eat anything made with wheat, anything made with barley, anything made with rye, and anything made with oats. Even if the oats say they're gluten-free, don't eat it. It does the same thing as gluten, and it's a marketing strategy to get you to eat oats and say it's gluten-free, but it's really the same thing as wheat, barley, and rye. Results. All right. Had a little problem there. Results of eating gluten. This is healthy villi. This is unhealthy villi. This is the result of eating gluten. The gluten destroys the villi and the microvilli in the small intestines, and you develop different diseases. The body is not able to absorb nutrients, causes all kinds of diseases. And these are the common diseases that are caused by the destruction of the villi. If you have irritable bowel, celiac disease, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, which causes the destruction of the villi causes malabsorption of all kinds of vitamins, which also causes lactose intolerance. If you have skin rashes like eczema, it's caused because of eating gluten, anything made with wheat, barley, rye, and oats. If you have migraine headaches, joint pain, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, if you have gallbladder issues, if they want to remove your gallbladder, if you have gallstones, anything like that, then it's because of eating gluten. If you have asthma, which is the same thing as COPD, asthma, COPD is chronic asthma. You're not told these things. Bronchitis, any kind of allergies, muscle coordination issues, diverticulitis, leaky gut, gas, bloating, diarrhea, or constipation, vomiting, abdominal pain, stomach cramps, intestinal polyps, irritable bowel syndrome, weight gain. The weight gain comes because the villi and the microvilli are destroyed, and so your body can still absorb fats and carbs, but they can't absorb the vitamins and minerals, and so your body is telling you keep eating because you're starving. You don't have anything. You have dermatitis, skin issues, rosacea, itchy red patches on your skin, psoriasis, brain fog, depression, and more. Going gluten free must be 100%. Cutting back on gluten is not good enough. You can't eat anything made with wheat, barley, rye, or oats. This is the same as saying I will just cut back on eating my poison or my poison ivory. I'm only going to use one leaf instead of a whole bush. I'll just eat a little poison or poison ivory. No, these gluten grains must be completely avoided. Oils versus butter. The war on butter is over. The truth has finally come out. Dr. Ansel Keys brokered a deal in 1952 between Procter & Gamble and the American Heart Association. Procter & Gamble, through Dr. Ansel Keys' deception, gave the American Heart Association $1.7 million to endorse Crisco as a healthier way to eat versus butter, cream, lard, and eggs. They made cholesterol and saturated fat the bad guys. When the endorsement of the American Heart Association was not enough to increase the sale of Crisco, Dr. Ansel Keys came up with the Mediterranean diet to continue the deception. Recently, it came to light after Dr. Keys' death. Papers were found in his home proving that he had withheld truthful information from the public. One study conducted on mental health patients tracking the foods they had eaten while considering their links to heart disease exposed the real truth. The finding of the study was that fats and dairy are not linked to heart disease. Actually, the opposite is true. The more oils you consume, the greater your risk of developing all of these devastating diseases that you were lied to and brainwashed to fear. So eating butter, cream, lard, and eggs was actually the healthier way to eat all the time. What Procter and Gamble, Dr. Keys, and the AMA, the American Heart Association, did is called reverse psychology. I call it evil. Why? Because people are dead and dying because of this false information. And today it is so hard to get people to believe this truth, even after hearing this truthful information, because we've been brainwashed and lied to for so long by people we look up to and trust and believe. Oxidized oils, even extra virgin olive oils, are not good for you. Avoid any oil in a bottle because exposure to the air has caused it to oxidize. Exposure to air equals oxidation. Oxidation causes free radicals in the body, which causes aging and inflammation. And free radicals equals aging, like I said, and inflammation. It's time to wake up and stop being lied to. The era of man, also dealing with soy. Soy and genetically modified soy, especially that, is very bad for the body. It actually kind of almost mimics wheat, barley, rye, and oats. It's kind of, so some of these things run similar. So when you see all these different symptoms here, food allergies and digestive distress, early puberty, including an inability to menstruate, dealing with fertility problems, asthma, So if you're eating gluten and soy, you're going to have double asthma problems, early puberty in girls, and breast for boys, thyroid disease, cancer, anxiety and mood swings, a difficulty sleeping, a difficulty losing weight, a difficulty conceiving children, digestive problems, food allergies, increase the aging process. It speeds up your aging, and breast enlargement. So like I said, it causes breast enlargement because your body is being flooded with estrogen. For men, that's bad because we have testosterone, but also for women, that's bad as well. Also, you want to avoid microwaving plastic because plastic also becomes chemical estrogen as well. Soy also causes decreased facial and body hair growth, decreased libido, decreased mood swings, and frequent crying. It also causes erectile dysfunction and lowers the sperm count. Avoid all these soy products, no matter what the marketing says. Now, when you join with us, you're going to get this good food, bad food list for free in your email. Now, the good food list is not all inclusive. This is not just all that you can eat. It's just an idea of the good foods. But the bad foods, you want to avoid this like avoiding poison ivy. You want to avoid the bad foods. You also get a video as well if you like, and you can contact us. And we'll send that video to you as well. Cancer. What they are not telling you, because of Dr. Wallach's research and federal lawsuits against the FDA on your behalf, we can legally say this concerning selenium. But let me first say this. Chemotherapy is 97% ineffective according to their own 14-year study with a 3% margin of error. What particular plane would you ride in if it failed 97%? What car would you ride in if the brakes went out 97%? What roller coaster would you get on if it failed 97% of the time? This is what we can say about our selenium product and selenium in general. 200 micrograms of, which is just 2 tablets of selenium a day, our particular product will reduce the occurrence of these cancers. 82% breast cancer, prostate cancer, it will reduce it by 69%. Colorectal cancer, 64%, and lung cancer, 39%. Just 2 tablets a day. This information on selenium was published in the 1998 Journal of the American Medical Association, JAMA, by Larry Clark, MD, PhD. So it's not a Youngevity study or a Dr. Joe Wallach study. This is a JAMA study. Also, an independent Clemson University study. When cancerous cells were exposed to beyond tangy tangerine, there was a 60% reduction in cancerous colon cells, a 65% reduction in cancerous liver and stomach cells, and a 30% reduction in cancerous breast cells. This is our main hub product. Just think about this. When you start combining these 2 products together and you look at reducing cancer in the body, the best way to come in is to auto ship the Healthy Start Pack. This is what you get with the Healthy Start Pack. Our main hub here, we have 77 plant-derived minerals in here, but we say 60 minerals is what you need, but we have more than that in here. We have 77 plant-derived minerals. So 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids are all right in here in the tangy tangerine, beyond tangy tangerine. And the 3 fatty acids, omega-3, 6, and 9, wild fish oils and plant oils are in our EFA Plus. And then because you have more calcium needs than any other need in the body, calcium, glucosamine, magnesium, and vitamin D, plus the 77 plant-derived minerals and other substances as well are also in here. This calcium is 98% usable by the body. Other calcium for 60, 30, 10, whatever. But our liquid calcium is 98% assimilable by the body. So when you're trying to lower the blood pressure, when you're trying to deal with arthritic issues and different issues, it's better when it gets in the body. And this is the best way to go. This is like a price estimate dealing with Indianapolis, Indiana, with a sales tax of 7%, just to give you a rough idea of what it would cost. If you auto ship it, they're going to remove the shipping. About $10 to $13 will be removed. And these are, like I said, the same kind of price estimates, showing that there's more than one way to skin a cat. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get all the nutrients your body needs. You know, you can get 100 nutrients in here. You still got all 90 in here, right, as well. And then more calcium needs. Arthritic, I normally introduce this first to people because it has the most calcium, the most minerals and nutrition per ounce, and you still get all 90. You have diabetes solutions, and you have dialysis solutions, opening up the blood and all that. We have different products as well for cancer, for thyroid issues, and arthritic issues, natural pain relief, enzymes in case you have your gallbladder removed or you have any kind of digestive issues, inflammation issues as well. We natural antibiotics. We have all kinds of cases, congestive heart failure issues, prostate issues in men, and so just on and on. We can do it standalone, or we can combine the products, and just giving you an idea of what you're able to do when you come and be a part of what we have here, with the understanding that Dr. Wallach has brought forth. It's decision time now. Take the Healthy Body Challenge. What is the Healthy Body Challenge? Okay, you auto ship a Healthy Start plaque and you refer 3 people every month. Guess what? Your Healthy Start pack is free. You don't pay anything. That's all you have to do. If you become a distributor agent for free, then you're able to do this. Now, you can do it as a customer and still get a free Healthy Start pack if you refer, but why not get paid as well? So this is what we're asking you to do. Take the Healthy Body Challenge, take, refer, and promote. You're going to lose weight, you're going to get fit, you're going to gain energy, and you're going to get healthy. Number 1, take the challenge. Number 2, take the challenge and get the products for free, and take the challenge and get paid. Choose number 3, of course. Please get paid and get all your products for free. And, well, we're going to remove this fee. If you join with us and call us at 317-892-9311, we're going to sign you up, and there's going to be no fee. It's going to be free for life. And so you can get your nutrition free for life, and you can join for free and get paid for free. And the best way to come in, if you want to come in as a CEO qualified and get be registered to get paid in all 10 ways, including getting a car bonus, and you pick out your car, pick out your color, and we'll make the payments, and also get the rest of the commissions that we talked about, then you can come in and be CEO qualified as well. How do you join? Get back with the person that first told you about Youngevity's 90 for Life program and products, or better yet, join our team here and be a free distributor agent at www.stopsickness.info. You can go there and look at more videos, as well as this particular video as well. This particular PowerPoint will be there, or you can go directly to our link at www.youngevityservices.com/101110774. That's youngevityservices.com/101110774. Or better yet, call to order. And call us here at Natural Solutions at 317-892-9311. That's 317-892-9311. We'll do a quick assessment on you, and then we will sign you up. We'll answer all your questions and all that. So we hope that you take this opportunity to do so. And thank you so much for listening. Now for the Youngevity Business Services part. All right. All right, now let's talk about what we're able to do from a business services standpoint as well. So not only do we have the best nutritional products, but we also have the best business services. And I want you to think about this for a moment. If you have a church, if you have a nonprofit organization, or if you have a business, you're, especially for the nonprofit organizations and for the churches, you're always needing donations. For churches, it's tithes and offering, and for nonprofit organizations, there's always asking for donations. But because Youngevity is set up as a multi-level marketing company, now the people that support your business, support your church and your nonprofit, can also switch their business services and home services and sign up under you as well. And so now you can get a lot more support from those that already want to support you. Our goal is to save you money on the service you're already using. Here's our business services: small business loans, merchant processing, voice, mobile phones, data and internet cloud services, enterprise IT professional managed services. Our home services are identity protection and credit monitoring, roadside assistance 24/7, telecare, virtual doctor visits. You get a free RX card saving you 85% on your prescription drugs, travel and entertainment, tech support, CARTRIPPLE online savings portal, earn cash back when you shop online on your phone at 2,000 stores or on your computer or a different device. Tapping into business services and walking away with a piece of the deal. Youngevity small business loans, simple and fast business capital from $10,000 to $500,000. Get approved as soon as 1 to 2 business days. Get a piece of the deal. Don't go to the commercials that you see on TV. Why not get commission from what you're able to do, and well as be a part of the whole process, and not just get a loan and pay it back, but actually now get paid for referring these particulars. And all you have to do is customer acquisition, refer people to your free websites. Join as a free agent. Free. There's nothing ever to pay. Send people to your free website. There's no maintenance for your websites ever, and you make great commissions, while Youngevity's David Allen Capital does the work for you. So the professionals will contact all your people when they go to your website, fill out a little questionnaire, just basic information so they can get a call. You'll get your website of www.davidallencapital.com/your ID, or they can go to your other website for free business quotes at youngevitycommunications.com/your ID number, or the basic website of youngevityservices.com/your ID number. If you choose to sign up others to do the same, you will make even more from the businesses that they bring into Youngevity, because this is multi-level marketing. Merchant processing. Tap into what businesses are already doing every day, 24/7. Send businesses to your free website to get a free quote. That's all you have to do. Your website, once again, is youngevitycommunications.com/your Youngevity ID number. And Novia guarantees to meet or beat your current merchant processing deal, or they will give you or your prospect a free $100 gift card just for the time and the effort and energy of just getting a free quote. Also, we're going to give you $100,000 in data breach insurance. And Novia puts one person on every client account. You get one point of contact, and they will answer the phone 24/7, 365 days a year. Friendly, knowledgeable, award-winning customer service. Plus, you'll earn residual commissions just for your referrals. Businesses can also join Youngevity Services and sign themselves up as their own agents. So instead of giving the commissions away, they'll make commissions as well and saving them more money. So whoever is getting your agent processing commissions, now you can get your own commissions and be your own agent and really just refer people if you want to. If not, you still will get those commissions by signing your own business up as you sign up yourself for free. It's a win-win. More Youngevity business services. We have voice, mobile phones, data and internet cloud services, enterprise IT professional managed services. We partnered with a master agent with over 200 companies representing data and internet service providers. Why not get twice the storage and the data for less money? Save money on your current bill and get better quality at the same cost or for less. If you go straight to the company, they're not going to give you the kind of deals that you can get going through Youngevity Services. Most companies are overpaying for their business services. It may be much more cost effective to go through Youngevity Services than to go direct to the company, because they're not going to tell you the kind of deals that you can get when you come straight to the company versus shopping 200 companies at the same time. You will get your free website, like I said before, youngevityservices.com/your ID number. Use these services for yourself and or market them to others at the same time. Make commissions, qualifying volume, and business volume on business services you are already using every day anyway. Why not get a greater piece of the deal? Join for free as an agent and just refer yourself and others to your free website. These are the home services that we offer as well. So not only do you can sign up your business services, but you can sign up for for the home services as well, and stop throwing away your money. Identity protection and credit monitoring, roadside assistance 24/7, telecare, virtual doctor visits on your cell phone, laptop, be able to see the doctor 24 hours, 7 days a week, emergency things that you don't have to go to the emergency for. You can just talk to the doctor via video, and a lot of things can be resolved. You get the free RX card to save 85% on your prescriptions, save up to 85%. Travel and entertainment, tech support, CARTRIPPLE online savings portal. You earn cash back when you shop online at over 2,000 stores that you already shop at. Receive staggering discounts on your hotel and entertainment. Enjoy prices that are reduced. Enjoy the lower prices available on your hotel rooms, sporting events, attractions, theme parks, theaters, and more. Let me say that again. This is what you're able to do if you have your church or nonprofit, your business. You'll receive staggering discounts on your hotel and your entertainment prices. Enjoy the lowest prices available on your hotel rooms, sporting events, attractions, theme parks, theaters, and more. Why pay retail prices on your travel and entertainment? Why? When we have wholesale available for you, and receive commissions on top of that, qualifying volume in your longevity account. That helps you get the checks, as well as business volume that's generated by referring yourself and others to your own free website, so that you can do all these things that you're already doing. Sign up as a free agent, log into your free website, and book all of your hotel, sporting events, car rentals, theme parks, and attractions, and all of your movie and theater tickets from your own free website. Youngevity is offering you the opportunity to benefit financially by tapping into markets and services where you and those you know are already spending your money every day. This is the business that everyone has been looking for. And stop looking everywhere else. This is actually the business that everyone has been looking for. Why not join today? Why not tap into these great rivers of income? Join Youngevity Services and start directing these streams of income to your home, your business, your family, your churches, and your nonprofit organizations today. And then this is the thing to do. Remember to always, always, always use your free websites for everything you can when you're making plans to do certain things, whether it be business or whether it be for home services. How do you join? Get back with the person that referred you, or contact, better yet, Financial Solutions. And as we did the nutritional presentation, Natural Solutions, get back with us at 317, same number, 317-892-9311, 317-892-9311. Get a free business quote. If you're a business and you don't want to get involved in anything, but just get a free business quote. If you can go to www.betterdeal.biz. Now, understand, you can receive $100 gift card on the house. We guarantee at Youngevity's David Allen Capital, Inovia, our merchant processor, that if we can't meet or beat your current deal, we're going to give you a free $100 gift card just for your time. So go to betterdeal.biz, and if you have a business and you're using merchant processing, at least do that and get your free $100 gift card just for your time. Or this is what you can do. You can join us. This is better. You can join as a free distributor agent at youngevityservices.com/101110774. That's right. youngevityservices.com/101110774. We'll make sure you tap into your dreams for tomorrow today. Give us a call, 317-892-9311. That's 317-892-9311. Thank you so much for listening.